Hey crafters, Minerva Daily here. I'm so excited to be sharing with you today how to sublimate on the 20-ounce straight skinny tumblers. We'll be going over what equipment you need, what to do, what not to do, and the step-by-step process. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, leave them below.
All right, so let's jump in. This is the oven that you can find at Walmart, about $74. It's the Hamilton Beach Countertop Oven Extra Large. Do not use the oven that you cook your food in. You should not be sublimating and using the oven with your food. This is also very important. You need a oven thermometer to make sure that the temp in your oven is accurate. These blank tumblers I got on Etsy. You will also need heat tape to hold down your design to your tumbler. And of course, scissors to cut your heat tape. And shrink wrap, which you can also find on Etsy. I will comment below where I get all these things from. You will also need a heat gun for your shrink wrap. I found this one on Amazon. You will also need your image. Make sure you cut off the excess white edges because you want just the image on your tumbler. I use a paper cutter for this. So to start, we're going to get our tumblers, put them upside down, rub them down with alcohol. So this is going to take off any oils, dirt, grease, dust, anything that might have attached itself to the tumbler in the packaging or unboxing of the tumblers. So you're going to set them aside, rub them down real good with alcohol, and let them air dry. Make sure you air dry them before you start putting and taping your images to the tumbler. I like to do my tumblers upside down. So I'm going to take the image, measure it before I start taping anything, make sure that my edges aren't overlapping. So you can see it fits perfect and snug. The seams meet together, so perfect. So you're going to take your heat tape and start making little pieces. Important here, get you a tape dispenser. OMG, you will save yourself lots of time, lots of energy, and it works great. You can put these little rollers in a tape dispenser and cut your little pieces. Okay, now that we have our pieces of tape to the side, we're going to take the design and put it as tight as possible onto the tumbler. Okay, I'm going to hold it. It's really hard to hold it in place, but we're going to get there. Okay, guys, just hang on. So I like to hold one edge, and I like to tape the design to the lip of the cup. See that I'm not taping it on the actual tumbler. It's on the paper, and this is going to help hold the design in place until I can get the other edge completely secured with the heat tape, like I'm doing here. So the tape should not be touching the actual surface of your tumbler. You're going to put it on. If you can get it on, this is kind of tricky, and because it stretches, so you want to stretch it and make sure it is snug and tight on your tumbler. Okay, then I'm going to do the same to the bottom part of the tumbler. I'm going to hold down, make it tight, and then get my design on there really snugged, because you want that pressure, you want that tightness of your image around your tumbler. Like again, whenever we're pressing shirts with sublimation, that pressure from our heat press, that pressure is what's gonna make your design not have any gaps or faded parts, and it's gonna be even pressure. Yep, you're gonna tape a lot. So don't be stingy with your heat tape. You're just gonna tape, tape on the edges, tape the ends. On this one, I like to take the tape and pull it across the image, because that just gives me an extra layer of tightness around the tumbler. So what I do is that I take the piece of tape, hold it down with my thumb, and stretch it across. And this is going to help keep the image snug to the tumbler. Okay, so I pull it across. All right, now that we have those done, we're going to start with the bottom of the tumbler. You're going to do the same technique. You're going to get your electrical. Oh my gosh, not electrical. You're going to get your heat tape. I keep wanting to call it electrical. And you're going to hold it down and stretch it across the bottom of your tumbler. You're going to fold the papers around that edge because you want that image to wrap around the edge of your tumbler. And you don't want any gaps or white from the tumbler left exposed. So you're just going to tape that around. All right, now that we've secured the bottom, you see how that looks nice and tight and covered. We're going to go ahead and start with the opened edge. Now with this one, we're going to do just a little bit different, okay? So we're going to take our electrical, oh my gosh, heat tape, and we are going to tape it longwise. We're going to stretch it and put it on there super tight, and then we're going to fold it over into the cup. See there, I fold it inside. So we're going to seal the edge. That way we're going to do longer strips, stretched, and then fold it into the cup. Once we finish that, we're going to go ahead and just do one long tape from the top to the bottom. This is going to be on the seam of the design where the two ends of the design are connecting. This is adding extra pressure to the cup. And you're just going to cut it, bring it around, stretch it, make it super tight. And yeah, now we have taped our cup. Voila. Not pretty yet, but we're getting there, y'all. All right, so now that we got that secured, we're going to take our shrink wrap. Going to open it up. It's open on both ends. And we're going to insert our cup. Make sure it has, it's evenly in there, that it has an overlay on the top, overlay on the bottom. You're going to pin where the excess shrink wrap is at. Okay, make sure it's tight. Make sure it's in there properly. And then you're going to get your heat gun and just let it heat up and shrink the wrap. And you're going to make sure there's no bubbles. Make sure it's not going to be super smooth, but that's fine. But you just want to make sure that it clings to the tumbler. You're going to see it cling in a minute on the top. Just make sure that there's no air bubbles. You see how it's clinging? All right, so you're just going to do that. Make sure it's nice and tight. Make sure it's smooth. And you'll be ready to get it in the oven. All right, so we have our oven set at 400. We're going to bake our tumbler standing up for 6 minutes. I have my thermometer in there to make sure that I'm not going too low or too high with my temp. All right, so once our 6 minutes are up, be super cautious. Make sure you have kitchen mittens, heat gloves, whatever it is, because this bad boy is super hot, okay? So now we're going to start unwrapping our tumbler. And voila, y'all. Look at this. Whataburger. If you have not had Whataburger, you are missing out. Yes, I'm a Texan. I love Whataburger. So there you go, guys. This is the tumbler. It's bright, no spots, no burnt marks. I will leave in the below the where I got my supplies, where you can find these images, where you can find the oven, where you can find the shrink wrap, tumblers, all that good stuff. If you have any questions, again, leave them below and I will gladly answer your questions. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.